Creative Misfits.
You can say I'm in love. You can call it devotion. When my world's upside down, I only want you around to put me right back in motion. Although this world is so gray, you're like sunlight to my days. Can finally see past these clouds. Hey, there's so much more I can say, but the words, they don't mean nothing when I can show you full out. Hey, let me show you full out. I wanna show you full out. 'Cause baby, you make my whole wide world go round. I'ma show you full out. Let me show you full out. I wanna show you full out. 'Cause baby, you make my whole wide world go round. I'ma show you full out. Hey, can I show you full out, baby? Can I show you full out, baby? You ain't ready for this. Getting chills when I whisper in your ear. See you craving my lips. Let me make all your problems disappear. Yeah. Got a couple tricks to show. When you're ready, let me know. Relax, chill out, take control for you, baby. Got a couple tricks to show. When you're ready, let me know. Relax, chill out. When I show you full out, I wanna show you full out. 'Cause baby, you make my whole wide world go round. I'ma show you full out. Ooh, full out. Show you full out. 'Cause you make my whole wide world go round. I'm showing you now. Ooh. Got a couple tricks to show. When you're ready, let me know. When you're ready, when you're ready, when you're ready, let me know. Okay.
Hello, world. Welcome to Creative Misfits. I am your hostess, Lyrical Relief.
And I am your host, One Known.
And today we have a very special guest. She is a singer, songwriter, and Scorpio. Kayland's in the house. Hey, Kayland.
Yep.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm feeling really good. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Appreciate you coming through. We're definitely glad to have you. We're
Definitely.
feeling good. We're
Yeah.
excited to have you, and we're excited to kind of, get things jumping off in terms of learning more about you.
Yep.
I think we'll just get right into it. So we know you have ties to both Central Florida and South Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some things you like about both areas?
Well, South Florida, that's my first home because that's where I was born and that's where I grew up. And it's where I get, a lot of my really deep Caribbean influences from too.
Okay.
So that's, that's basic. That's my heritage right there.
Got you.
And as far as Orlando or Central Florida, this is where I spent like the last 3 years, like really, I guess, developing myself as like an adult and as an artist, especially because this is where I created all my music. This is where I met my producers and everyone that I've done music with wise, I've met up here in Central Florida.
So you really got a lot of musical foundation over here.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, well, if you had to pick one area to remain in, which would you pick and why? No pressure.
No pressure. I would choose South Florida only because it's 15 minutes from the beach where I live, so I need that.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I
I
can't
need
rock with you in
that.
Orlando no more. It's over.
I still love Orlando. I love you. I really do.
No,
But
I'm just playing. I've been all over Florida myself, so I kind of get you. Like, once you have enough experience with, different parts of Florida, it's kind of hard to pick one. But, if you had to pick one,
I had
there
to
you
pick
go.
home. Like, yeah, that's home.
Got you. I got you. I got
Okay,
you.
cool.
Very nice.
So, like, how was it for Kayland growing up? Like, how was your childhood? Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I'm the oldest of 7.
Wow, okay.
So,
Gotcha.
yeah, I've always been very responsible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was a really responsible.
Having to take care of,
Yeah.
yeah.
My mom was a single mom for a while, so it was like just like us, and for a while. So that was a little hard, but it just
Yeah.
made me a very responsible
For sure.
being, which made me a lot more responsible adult. But
Nice.
I had a lot of fun growing up. I always knew I wanted to be a singer, so I did talent shows all the time, and I got into theater when I got into high school. So
Dope.
Nice.
that was like, my stage where I was able to express myself. And as far, I was a nerd. Like, I read a lot. Sometimes I didn't have any friends, but as I grew older, I kind of grew into myself.
Got you.
And yeah, so
And
yeah,
here
that's
you
it.
are.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Nice, nice. Very cool. So we've heard you talk a lot about your grandmother in past interviews. And even though she passed away when you were pretty young, 12 to be exact, right?
Yeah.
It seems like her presence has pretty much followed you and has somewhat helped shape you.
Yeah.
So can you share some more about this connection and why it has played such a major role in your life?
Yeah. Well, my grandma, she was a Scorpio. So whenever my mom talks to me, she was like, "Oh, you and that Scorpio." It's like it's a thing.
Yeah.
Connection.
Yeah.
It was a really deep connection. So I love being a Scorpio. I feel like I just exhibit so many of the traits. And so when I think about her, I'm like, if I was older now and I could get to know her, like, I feel like we'd be so much alike. But she was just very free. Like, she didn't care. She'd say whatever she wanted to say to whoever she wanted to say it to. And she just had that free spirit, and that's that same type of spirit that I embody too. So I know that a lot of her is within me already. And
And that was your mom's mom?
yeah, it was my mom's mom. So she was Jamaican too. So she was like, crazy, amazing Jamaican woman, could cook her ass off. Just amazing.
Yeah.
And and I've noticed too that whenever I'm like in really dark periods or dark phases, I can call on her, and I feel her presence. I feel her energy around me, and I feel her saying, let's go. You got this. And so, yeah, so that's
something
why.
beautiful to have for sure.
Yeah. So that's good.
Nice. I like that. I like that.
Absolutely.
So, all right. About 3 years ago, you sang at Respect the Mic for the first time.
Yeah.
And at that moment, you knew you wanted to sing, perform, and create for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But there was a little gap between that moment and when you initially started recording.
Yeah.
So what happened within that time frame?
Well, school. So I was in
Gotcha.
school. So
Okay.
that was one thing. That was one gap. And then even after that, I still, I don't know. I think I was just still really nervous. I still didn't know what I wanted to sing. And I actually went through a couple different producers at that time. I was a background singer at one point. So it's like I was like, I know I wanted to do this, and I was looking in certain places, but
You were
nothing-
figuring,
trying to
you were
come
kinda
out with a
figuring out
plan.
things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and I was really trying to figure that out. And a lot of things they weren't clicking. And
Okay.
They didn't click until I met Ayana. So
Hey, Yana.
Nice.
Ayana. So she's
Makes
amazing.
sense
Oh, yeah,
because
she
she is.
She is. We
she's
love her.
She's unnatural with her talent for sure.
Like crazy natural. And then when we met, it was just like, where have you been all my life? It was just perfect. So yeah. So that's kind of when it really happened, and when I started really recording. And now I'm just, full throttle, all in.
I got
That's
you.
what's up.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Really dope, for sure. All right, so Purple Hues is obviously pretty much like your debut project, of course, right?
Yeah.
So how has it pretty much impacted your life, like the creation, the release, the reception? This is a big deal for you. It's your first
Yeah.
project. It's been out for a little bit, so you've had time to marinate on it. How has it impacted? How has it changed your life?
Well, definitely the creation was beautiful. I didn't realize like how vulnerable I could be in writing music. And I really wrote that about like a real deep situation that I was in. So it was very therapeutic, and I didn't realize like you can like heal yourself by, creating. So
Gotcha.
that the whole creation aspect of Purple Hues was amazing.
Nice.
As far as releasing it was a little stressful. Like
Okay.
it was, my first baby to the world,
Yeah.
my first project. So
For
I
sure.
was I was really nervous. I was like, okay.
Gotcha. Are people gonna like this?
Are they gonna like this? Are
People
they
gonna
not?
hate it?
Are the mixes right? Because this is my first time dealing with all of that, and as an independent artist, like you're in control, so you really have to like, damn, like does this sound right? Like,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
just being real, like kind of anal about things.
I could imagine, just really jumping into it, that being kind of like daunting in some ways, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then there's so much business aspects that they don't tell you about when you're an independent artist that you have to kind of figure out yourself too.
Yeah,
So
for
that
sure.
was one thing, like
Okay.
But as far as after the creation, it's just been wonderful. It was like beautifully received. I've had
Gotcha.
a lot of people who have told me like Purple Hues, certain songs really like got them through things, and that to me is like whoa, because
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
That's
like the
always good to have for
ultimate,
sure.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's kind of what you do it for,
For
to
sure.
really
Ex-
connect with people and touch
Exactly. Exactly. So that honestly, that's like the most amazing. Whenever people like tell me that it's actually done something for them,
Yeah.
that really touches me too. And just as far as people like sending me videos of them singing, or they have, to me it's like, what, you guys, they're sending to me like
Got
that,
you.
So
Got you.
so that's cool. It's just amazing, honestly, and it makes me just want to continue to just release, because I just want to keep getting those type of vibes and those feelings back.
I got you.
But it's been great though. I'm
So
very
it's
happy.
good. It's really impacted your life in a lot of positive ways. And
Yes.
so much so that, you kind of got over the initial stress of it. And now you're like, damn, I just want to continue keeping it going. Like,
Yeah.
got you. Because had things gone another way, you probably would have been like, oh, no, not doing this no more. Go do something else.
Yeah, thankfully it did
For
it.
sure.
Everything worked out. And, it's for good reason because you're doing your thing.
Exactly.
We love the EP, you know what I mean?
Thank
You linked
you.
up with the right people, like Ayana, for instance, like you said. And the mixes were on point. So everything was on point,
Definitely.
So you
It was
did it
definitely a
as
good project for it being your first. It was on
Thank-
point, amazing.
Thank you. I
Exactly.
appreciate that. Thank
Stepped
you.
out and did that.
For sure.
All right, so you said that your parents fully support your love and your dream.
Mm-hmm.
They've even gone to your live shows and like partied with you afterwards.
Yes.
Can you talk a bit more about your relationship with your parents?
Yeah. My parents, they're pretty young because they had me in their teenage years. So they're still
Okay.
like, they think they're pretty hip. I mean, they're pretty, but they're pretty hip. They're pretty cool. They weren't so happy when I decided to pursue music full time instead of going to school, because I
Gotcha.
decided to, my dream is my dream and I'm going to put that first.
Yeah.
So they weren't too excited at first, but that was about a year ago when I
Okay.
made that decision. So since then, they're fully supportive. My mom loves like all my music, and she sends
Gotcha.
it to everybody, and she has her favorite songs, and she helped me like pick out dance moves and everything. And my dad's at
Yep.
like every show, and he buys me a drink before performance so I can like calm down. So
Calm the nerves.
yeah, so honestly,
what's up.
it's and it's they've always known I wanted to be a singer, and I stepped away from it for a couple of years because I wanted to be a lawyer and be something I guess
Gotcha.
that I thought I should be. So I think they're just happy to see me very happy, and they're
Okay.
very supportive of my happiness.
That's awesome
Very
to
dope.
have.
Yeah.
Very
That's
to
awesome.
have.
That's great to have. That's something that not everybody has. So it's definitely a blessing for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, we want to talk a little bit more about like, I guess, more people who've kind of been like your support system, over time. So can you shed some light on like your affiliation with Lyles Entertainment as well as We the Future?
Well, as far as Lyles Entertainment, we got together sometime like early, about like a year ago or so. We actually met at a lingerie party, and
Gotcha.
they played my music, and he heard it, and that's how that relationship started. But they've definitely helped like the very beginning of my career, was helping me release Purple Hues and everything, and help me like get a few shows to really kind of make my name here in Central Florida.
Okay.
So that's that's been really great.
Awesome.
And as far as We the Future, they've just always been very supportive. Just it's a collective, so it feels really good to be a part of a collective with other artists who are very serious about their
Gotcha.
art. Like that's their dream too, and they're going after it full throttle.
Absolutely.
So and and it's better to be together instead of all trying to no competition type stuff. So
Got you.
it's it's a lot of love. It's We the Future is a lot of love. So shout out to I Am Pain. He's amazing.
A lot of love and a lot of talent. Definitely shout out
Yeah,
to
for
I Am
sure.
Pain. You
For
know,
sure.
we've been talking about getting him on the show for quite a while, and I guess previously it was like us, just like, hey, whenever you're ready, come through. And then he recently hit us up and said that he's ready to come through too. And now it's like we're booked, we're booked,
Yeah,
and
we're
we're booked and
pretty
backed up. But we're definitely like, he's still like
He's on the
basically-
list for sure.
Yeah, he's
so-
basically like we're trying to get him in for sure, like ASAP still. So that's still a thing. But yeah, We the Future is definitely super dope. Obviously you do your thing.
Yeah.
I Am Pain does his thing. KP Guala, Ayana,
Everybody.
these are all members that we've known to be affiliated with, We the Future, and y'all all on point. So it's
For
cool.
sure.
It's cool to, have
sure.
y'all working together like that,
Yeah.
So much talent in such a close space. And, I'm not even naming, I'm sure, plenty of the people who
Yeah,
are like
Kendi
amazing.
and Jay Reynolds.
Kendi is
and,
dope.
Yeah.
Jay, of course.
There's like a Phoenix Gene. There's a lot of them.
That's
It's
what I'm
a
saying.
really big, beautiful collective of creatives.
Really is an amazing thing. So shouts to all of y'all.
Definitely.
Holding that down. Well, we're having fun here with you.
Thank you.
We're having fun here. But it is about that time to jump into the halftime performance.
Okay.
So we're going to jump into that right now. So I'm going to be honest with y'all. Pretty much the way we set it up this time is we kind of did for the halftime performance where Prince Trio did the beat. We did basically a freestyle for that. And then we also performed an extra song, from Kayland's discography, basically, from Purple Hues, actually. So basically what makes it into the edit, we don't know yet.
We will see.
We'll figure it out. Time will tell. So whatever it is, please do enjoy it, and we'll be right back.
That's why I give you all of my love. I give you all of my love. Why I give you. Tell me how you feeling. Tell if you alright. I've been trying to get to you all night. I've been trying to ride real fast. I don't care if I gotta press on the gas. I just wanna see you right now. Even if you're tryna figure me out, baby, I'm a Scorpio, so that's a no-go. Tell you that you can hear me on your radio.
All right. So once again, that was the halftime performance. Surprise. Definitely hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed, having Kayland come through and perform. She did her thing on all the performances.
Yep.
So definitely we appreciate you with that.
For sure.
So we want to shout out also Hip Hop Everything for always holding it down.
Definitely.
So pretty much, roughly every Friday after we release an episode, they always hold it down with the airings on Hip Hop Everything Radio. If you keep up with us on social media, that's the best way to know when the airings are happening. And yeah, Hip Hop Everything, Hip Hop's indie hotspot, they're super dope. They always got more dope content, more dope creators. They hold it down for us, we hold it down for them, and it's just all love, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I also want to shout out my guy, Fat Fool, real quick, from For the Culture Talk Show. I know you did an interview with them for sure, but this is where I got this shirt from.
Hey.
I've been, I've been in talks with For the Culture for sure. Like, you know, just showing love because like we're both platform providers. You know what I mean? We both interview people, stuff like that. I had been in contact with Derek, and that's kind of who I got to know first. And I never got to meet Fat Fool until I saw him recently at Loud Gallery for an event. And then I went and I said, "What's up?" Like, "Yeah, I know, you know, you do For the Culture and stuff." So we just started talking, chopping it up. You know, "Hey, I interview people too. You know, we do similar things. So it's cool to meet you face to face. I've been seeing you doing your work. I respect what y'all do."
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And then, you know, it was a fashion event, basically. So he had some of his clothes out there, and you know, he said, "Yo, I got an extra, you know, shirt basically. So you know, I can hand that off to you." And I'm like, "Shit, it's all love. I'll definitely wear it." So he's, you know, that's pretty much how I went, and I just wanted to shout him out, you know, for that. So this is his gear right here. Scheme Team, you know, it says Fat Fool on the sleeve and all that. And we black and whited this episode, so you can't really see the color, but we got some green going on in here. It's a black, you know, it's a black shirt. It's not navy blue or nothing like that, but it's definitely dope. So appreciate you, Fat Fool, and shout outs to For the Culture Talk Show. But yeah, so now that we got the shout outs, you know, knocked out, let's get back into it. Lyrical Relief is gonna take it away.
All right. So you call yourself a purple wildflower.
Yes.
He made fun of me about this question because he's like, you had to ask. I'm like, of course, because I love purple too. That's my color.
Yes.
And I identify myself as a wildflower. So I was like, I have to ask about this.
Wow.
So exactly. So yeah, I wanted to know, what does being a wildflower mean to you?
Being a wildflower just means that I have a very sweet, very gentle, very vulnerable side, but the wild part is definitely in there. So there's this very
For sure.
wild, rock starish, very uninhibited side of me as well. And
So you got some thorns too.
Yes,
Exactly.
So yeah, there's definitely thorns. It's just you know, the duality within my own self. That's really what the wild and the flower come together, and they kind of make so. And you know, just very unique because the wildflowers, you know,
Very unique.
Nice.
Yes, they do their own thing.
Exactly.
Yes.
Duality and uniqueness. I like it. For sure.
Thank you.
Love it.
Yeah, I was just messing with her. You know, I know she's all on that vibe too. So
Yeah, so he saw you, was like, I knew you were gonna. I'm like, of course.
I was like, here we go. It's like, here we go with the wildflower stuff.
That's good though. I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you told me.
Yeah, very dope though. Very dope.
All right, so we came across a quote on your IG that said, "Embracing the badass artist in me, more vulnerable, more open, less afraid, less hiding." So what did it take for you to get to that point?
Honestly, it took a lot of performing. Honestly, it took a lot of continuously putting myself out there, even when I was scared or when I was a little nervous or, you know, when I just felt insecure. And you know, the more I did it, the more I feel like I was chipping away at this shell until I don't know. It was just, maybe it was after my birthday, after I turned 22 last year. It was just like, fuck, like whatever, like I'm out here, like I'm doing this.
This is me.
Yeah, and I can only do it completely. Like I can't half-ass do it anymore.
Exactly.
So
For sure.
that's kind of where that came from.
Yeah, I love that for sure.
Okay, I got you. All right, so now we're gonna do kind of like lightning on these next handful of questions because we got to start breaking down here and stuff like that here pretty soon.
Okay.
So we don't want to rush you out of here, but you know we do want to try to get all these questions in.
Definitely.
So one word answers only.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was ready. So.
No, I'm just kidding. Not one word answers, but you know, we'll try and run through these last handful of questions because they are dope questions.
Okay.
All right, so you ready?
Yes.
Okay, another quote we pulled off of Twitter basically said that you believe tough times are temporary and that things always work out in the end. So what's an example that comes to mind of this applying to your life?
A specific example?
If anything comes to mind, or if you have just any general things you want to shed light upon?
Yeah, because if
based
I
off
go
of that
specific,
philosophy?
I'm gonna sit here and I'm think for a while. But
No, you're good.
I've always noticed that like whenever bad things have happened to me or to anyone that I knew, they never lasted. They were temporary. And once you
Gotcha.
kind of have that idea in your head, whenever you are going through something tough, you realize this isn't forever. Like I'm going to see the light at the end of the tunnel eventually. And so that just that little phrase, that little wording really helps me through, whenever I'm going through something.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm just realizing that, nothing is temporary. So there really is no reason to fear anything.
Okay, I got you. So it helps you get through those tough times that you know it's going to be over soon.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? After the rain comes the sunshine. Got you.
Yep.
All right, well, we know that Kayland is your real first name. What's your middle and last, if you don't mind saying?
My whole government? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Kayland Claire Seju. I'm Haitian, or half Haitian, so Seju.
Okay, very nice. It's got a nice
Interesting.
ring to it.
Yeah,
got
it does.
Got you.
They like it.
All right, what's your social security number? Kidding.
All right, Kayland, do you have any advice for the listeners out there who are in your shoes, like where you were at 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Yeah, definitely. Growth is real. It's so real. And I'm telling you, you're going to be so amazed at yourself when you continue going hard at whatever it is that you really want or whatever it is that you really believe in.
Right.
And you see yourself a couple months down the line and you look back, you're going to be like, damn. And that's really going to happen. So just stay persistent. Whatever it is that you really love, stay persistent. Even when shit doesn't look like it's going to come together the way that you think it will, it will. I'm telling you.
Definitely.
And write shit down. Affirmations are real.
Yep.
Magic is real. Write it down, say it, believe it, and continue doing it. And it's going to happen. Because it's happening for me. And I honestly, like 2 years ago, I don't even think I would see myself even here. So,
Okay,
yeah.
very dope.
Very good advice. Perfect.
Extremely good advice.
All right, so what's next for Kayland?
Oh, well, next, I'm actually releasing a remix very soon.
Okay.
So, I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet, but
Got
it's
you.
a
I know
very...
you like being like
Like
secretive
the element of surprise.
to some extent.
I love it because I just like to bam, just
Yeah.
pound on you real quick. So, but it's a remix. It's coming out very soon,
Nice.
probably
Okay.
mid-April. It's a song that everybody knows. So,
Okay.
but it's
Okay.
my remix. It's my Scorpio girl version.
Got
and
you.
I'm really excited for that. I'm releasing a
Cool.
project in the fall, so
Nice.
that's exciting.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
So that's in the works now. But as far as everything else is still working. But that's
Gotcha.
what's next.
Just working, day-to-day working, day in, day out.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So you got some plans, and
That's what's
also
up.
you're taking it a day at a time. I like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, last but not least, but where can people find you and your work?
Okay. Well, you guys can find me at kaylandmusic.com. That's first and foremost. That's where I have everything listed on there, all my music and where you can find that. On Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Kayland Music. So Kayland music. And as far as my music, wherever you listen to music, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Tidal, SoundCloud, everywhere. Just search Kayland, Purple Hues, and then my newest single, Wavy,
Got you.
is lit. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
also everywhere too.
Facts.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so definitely follow her, check out her music, and while you're at it, you can also follow us on social media at Misfits Create on Instagram and Twitter. And on Facebook, it's facebook.com/Misfits Create. And you can also subscribe to the show, leave a review, rate us on iTunes. We're also on Stitcher and TuneIn. So yeah,
Very
and you
true.
can also find us on SoundCloud by searching Creative Misfits. So yeah, once
And
again.
YouTube? Did you say
Oh,
YouTube?
of course, YouTube.
YouTube.
Obviously, we can't forget YouTube.
YouTube
You
as
can
well.
definitely check us out on YouTube, Misfits Create.
Facts.
So we want to thank Kayland for being our guest today. We want to
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hip Hop Everything, of course, Hip Hop's Indie Hotspot. And we definitely want to thank all of you for continuing to check us out, listening to us. We thank you.
Tuning in, watching,
Yep,
listening,
yep.
all that.
Thank you guys for having
So,
me
yeah.
again. I
Oh, of
appreciate
course.
it.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely,
It
it's
was
been a
fun.
blast. We appreciate you. You know what I mean. And like I said, we're not trying to rush you up out of here, but you know,
But we gotta go.
We gotta go.
it's all of us. Like we ain't gotta go home, but we gotta get the hell out of here too. Not only that, I saw you got another interview today, right?
Yeah,
tonight.
So-
Tonight on
So-
the radio with 98.5. The
Busy,
Wire.
busy.
So I'm excited. Just very exciting day. Whenever I'm back here, it's like very exciting.
Awesome.
That's
So
what's
best
up.
of luck with everything. You know, we appreciate everything that you're doing musically. Like we truly enjoy it. And
For
we
sure.
look forward to staying connected and continuing to work together,
course.
continuing to listen to the music and everything like that.
Yep.
So thanks again.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you
All
guys.
right, Creative Misfits.
Thank you guys. All right, later.
We out.
Appreciate y'all as always.
I'ma go in a motherfucking second. Go in a motherfucking second. You're so sweet, you're so sweet. Now you got me feeling away. Look at this mess that we made so sticky, but I can't keep away, away, away from you, man. All day, you who I come to, I would gladly give it all up for you, boy. Here we go, wavy, wavy, wavy. I'm wavy, wavy, wavy. We're wavy, wavy, wavy. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Oh, you're so sweet, you're so sweet. Now you got me feeling away. Look at this mess that we made so sticky, but I can't keep away, away, away from you, man. All day, you who I come to, I would gladly give it all up for you, boy. Please don't take me, I'm begging, I need that deja vu. Yeah, baby, we'll need a day or two. I'm not playing no games. Imagine floating away with me, boy. You're all I need, cause you're wavy, 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 wavy. I said you're wavy, 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 wavy. Yeah, you're wavy, 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 wavy. Wavy, 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 wavy. Boy, you know you're wavy. Yeah, you know you're wavy. Baby, yeah, you're wavy. Baby, know you're wavy. Baby, baby, that bit wavy. Wavy, 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 wavy. Oh, yeah, baby, 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 baby. Ooh, you so wavy, 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 wavy. Oh, yeah, baby, baby, wavy. You so wavy, you so wavy.
Creative Misfits.
I know you meant so damn well. I know exactly where your mind's at. I've seen that look before on your face. Don't you even try to hide it. I can tell in your eyes what you're doing, what you're doing. And I'm not surprised. Why was I foolish and so damn stupid to let you do this? To let you do this? You put me through this. I feel so foolish to let you do this. Boy, I ain't with it. I can't believe this. So boy, I'm leaving you. I blocked your number real fast because I know that you would never change. Took me so long to get that. I guess that I was going. I can't tell in your eyes what you're doing, what you're doing. And I'm not surprised. Why was I foolish and so damn stupid to let you do this? To let you do this? You put me through so foolish to let you do this. Boy, I ain't with it. I can't believe this. So boy, I'm leaving. You, 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 Why would I stay another day? Forgive mistakes you made and let you have your way. I don't believe a word you say, so I'm not gonna play your games, I'm just gonna walk away. Why would I stay another day? Forgive mistakes you made and let you have your way. I don't believe a word you say, so I'm not gonna play your games, I'm just gonna walk away. I can tell in your eyes what you're doing, what you're doing. And I'm not surprised. Why was I foolish and so damn stupid to let you do this? Hey, to let you do this. You put me through this.